two successful 2026 movies, including The Devil Wears Prada 2, are arriving on streaming in July, and will be exciting additions for three different platforms. 2026 has already had several hit films, including Project Hail Mary, Michael, Pegasus 3, and Hoppers. So far, the highest-grossing movie of 2026 is the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which has earned over $1 billion worldwide. In July, there are a few films that will look to continue the box office's success this year. One of those films is The Odyssey, releasing on July 17, 2026. It is Christopher Nolan's next film, and features a star-studded cast, including Matt Damon, Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway, Jon Bernthal, Robert Pattinson, Lupita Nyong'o, Zendaya, and Charlize Theron. Nolan's previous film, Oppenheimer, grossed $975.8 million worldwide, and The Odyssey is expected to be another box office hit for the director. Another film in July with strong box office potential is Spider-Man: Brand New Day, the fourth Spider-Man film with Holland as the titular hero. The last two Holland-led Spider-Man films, Far From Home and No Way Home, both joined the $1 billion club, and Brand New Day could also be another hit. Other July films that could perform well at the box office are Minions and Monsters, the live-action Moana, and Evil Dead Burn. However, July won't just be an exciting month for theaters. It will also be an exciting month for streaming as two hit 2026 films, The Devil Wears Prada 2 and The Drama, are set to arrive on different services. Both films were critically and commercially successful, and will be great options when looking for a film to watch. The Devil Wears Prada 2 and The Drama will be on streaming in July 2026. Credit, A24. Streaming is getting two notable additions in July. One is The Devil Wears Prada 2, which, according to Deadline, is set to release on Disney Plus and Hulu on July 29. The film is a sequel to the 2006 hit film, and brings back a few members of the original cast, including Anne Hathaway, Meryl Streep, Stanley Tucci, and Emily Blunt. In the sequel, Hathaway's Andrea Sachs returns to Runway as the feature's editor, as Streep's Miranda Priestley tries to navigate the new world of publishing. The film released in theaters on May 1, 2026. Meanwhile, the other big addition to streaming this month is A24's The Drama, which, according to Deadline, will arrive on HBO Max in the US on Friday, July 31. The film stars Pattinson and Zendaya as a couple whose relationship faces a difficult situation after a shocking reveal just a few days before their wedding. The film premiered in theaters on April 3, 2026, and also stars Alana Hayam and Mahmoud Athi. Both films are critical and box office hits Image via 20th Century Studios. The Devil Wears Prada 2 and The Drama both received positive reviews from critics and performed well at the box office. Prada 2 received a 77% critic score from Rotten Tomatoes, and has grossed over $677.6 million worldwide. It is currently the fourth highest-grossing film of the year, behind Project Hail Mary and ahead of Pegasus 3. Meanwhile, The Drama received a 76% RT critic score, and earned around $132.5 million worldwide. Both of these films were hits for their casts, and a few of the cast members are set to appear in other 2026 films that could also be successful. Hathaway, Zendaya, and Pattinson are all part of the cast of The Odyssey, and Zendaya and Pattinson are also in the cast of Dune, Part 3. Additionally, Zendaya is also set to reprise her role as MJ in Brand New Day. However, before those films release, these actors can be seen in The Devil Wears Prada 2 and The Drama, and they will both be on streaming in July. Their streaming release dates set up the perfect opportunity to watch these two films after their theatrical success. Whether they're watched separately or as a double feature, these films will both be solid choices to stream.